What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining us right here on Outside the Brand. This is your SummerSlam 2022 preview and predictions for July 30th, 2022. I'm your host, Phil, and of course, this is Outside the Brand. Thank you so much for joining us right here on your Saturday afternoons, wherever you may be. Well, I didn't mess up this time. Let's freaking go. We usually do these in the afternoons, and I always say night. This is going to be a great show. We got a guest right here. I'm going to let him introduce himself in just a little bit. But guys, SummerSlam 2022 is finally here. We got Roman and Brock Part 9 in the last man standing match. We got Bianca trying to get some revenge on her foe in Becky Lynch. We got the tag team titles on the line, the U.S. title on the line. We got a great show, and this is going to be a fantastic show to talk about. Plus Pat McAfee and Logan Paul involved in matches. Let's get right into it, guys. This is going to be a great show, and I can't wait for it in just a little under 5 hours. Anybody?
I was gonna let the guests go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was doing too.
I was gonna let you guys lead on. I'm Justin, aka Dad Hat Wrestling, on all social media: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. But happy to be here. Thanks, guys, for bringing me on. SummerSlam's gonna be great. I think they're gonna pull a lot of surprises. I think we're gonna be surprised with a lot of the matches. I think it'll be a good one.
Can't wait for it, man.
Indeed. What's going on, everybody? Nate the Great here. I ain't really got much to say today. You know what I'm saying? Just ready for SummerSlam. Here with the podcast, here with the guys. You know what I'm saying? OTB forever. Can't wait for another OTB forever tonight. You feel me? After the podcast, after the pay-per-view. My bad.
That's right. After the show, we will be back here.
Yeah, slipping the words. But yeah, I ain't really got much to say. What's going on, Loft? Saul? What's happening?
What's going on, everybody? You know, I'm already here. I don't need no introduction. Nate already know who I was. So, but happy SummerSlam, everybody. You know, I'm ready for it. Ready for a good show. Triple H is in control of this SummerSlam, everybody. So I'm happy for that. Vince is out of the job still. Hallelujah. I'm ready for surprises.
There you are. Oh my!
Oh my God!
No, with the freaking.
Hey, today I'm wearing. Hello, Dad Hat. Good to see you on the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, man?
I'm wearing this hat today because Triple H is about to give me a Christmas present. You feel me? I'm staying alive today because today Triple H is about to give me the biggest present of all time, and that is Roman Reigns finally falling and ending this nightmare for me. I don't know how.
I hope so.
Hey, listen, either Brock Lesnar, my man A-Town, I don't know what's going to happen, but listen, it's like Christmas today because it's about to be over. It's about to be a good day. About to get some, what do you get, Christmas cookies and shit? I'm eating, oh my God. It's gonna be a great time. I'm excited, though.
See, this is why I love this man down here, because he just brings out some of the greatest stuff in the history of things ever. And
I'm excited, man.
guys, this is going to be a great show. I can't wait to talk about it with all of you guys. First of all, I have to say thank you, Justin, for coming on in here on such short notice, too. I know I invited a ton of people to be here with us today, but because it's SummerSlam, obviously, either being with friends and family and during this time and everything like that, scheduling always has to,
Or they could be in there.
Be in it, and
Yeah, there's a lot of people on social media too there as well.
Yeah, so schedulings and all that stuff. But I'm glad you took the time to be here with us today. It's a real honor actually getting to talk to you on something like this.
I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate you guys having me.
All right, guys. So we're going to be talking about this in just a little bit. But, guys, you guys know what we do here. We sell out to you guys, and we want you guys to hit that subscribe button down below as hard as you possibly can. Hit that like button down there below as well. You guys can comment on what type of match you guys are looking forward to the most in the live chat and after the video has been published, go to the Bonfire link, bonfire.com, the exclusive home of Outside the Brand and its merchandise. Guys, there is the merch call. Guys, all of this stuff with the For the Brand t-shirt, you guys know how Michael Cole is screaming For the Brand in that new intro. Thank you, Relic, for that. You got a For the Brand t-shirt design in an APA style format. You guys got the Wolfpack t-shirt and everything like that. You got everything on there. Coffee lovers, you can get the OTB coffee mug and a tote bag for all you guys things.
What's up, ringside? Hope you're having fun over there.
What's up, man?
Hope you're having fun over there.
Bro, I'm glad you're taking the time to be here because, I mean, you're over there in Nashville for this thing. That this is
my man met Bianca Belair, bro.
I know. I saw the video. I would have passed out. But
I would have kept it together. You know.
I would have passed out. But yeah, this is going to be a great show. I can't wait to talk to you guys about it. We got technically 9 matches on the card. We know Seth is going to be on the show. I don't think Seth is just going to be left off of the card because of everything that happened, storyline or not storyline. But yeah, it's going to be a great show. We don't know anything about the pre-show, mainly because they don't announce things. But it'll happen when it happens. And yeah, we're going to get things going. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell for all notifications, and go to Bonfire, the exclusive phone. Outside the Brand and its merchandise. Guys, the first match we are going to be talking about today is one of the first celebrity matches that I am actually kind of looking forward to because of the last time he stepped foot inside a wrestling ring. He honestly really impressed me, and I didn't really, it's not that I didn't expect it, but when Logan Paul stepped inside a ring for the first time at WrestleMania, with The Miz taking on the Mysterios, he exceeded my expectations as to what he was going to be doing in that match. And now he's facing The Miz one-on-one. I don't know how it's going to be received, though, because that promo Monday, it was rough. It was rough to get through. And people were turning on Logan really quickly.
Yeah.
But people also don't like The Miz. So I don't know how the crowd's going to be here. I have a feeling that Miz could possibly be the babyface heading into this on tonight. And then Logan's just going to get booed out of the building. Craziness. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Who wins this? How have you liked this build-up so far? And are you really kind of just intrigued to see what happens at this point?
Go ahead. Sorry.
I really think that like it's hard for me because Logan Paul is such a people want to. As much as people always say they want to see The Miz get his ass kicked,
right?
People hate Logan Paul, and the fact that they've made him almost like the babyface in this scenario, I don't know. Like I'm over here just being like, Miz, please take a chair shot and end this quickly. Like just take him out. Let's get through this match quickly. Get on to something else. I will say, Logan Paul is gifted. Logan Paul, I was shocked when he stepped in the ring the first time. But at the same time, I'm a very big believer of celebrity involvement is important. It goes all the way back to, WrestleMania 1. But this could have been a spot for somebody else. If we have 2 celebrity matches. This could have been a spot for somebody else.
I'm kind of in agreement there. Logan Paul, I said this in a video on my TikTok, that it's going to be very hard for whoever they, pair Logan up with in feuds or whatever, for him to be a babyface. It is, because people are just people just universally hate this guy for whatever reason that you may have. Whether it's personal or whether it's just whatever. He is a universally hated guy to a ton of people out there. It's just going to be hard for anybody to really cheer for the man. Now, can he impress in the ring? Sure. He impressed me at WrestleMania. But like you're saying, it's really hard. It's really head scratching that they're trying to make Logan Paul the babyface here, when they should know that he's a natural heel. He has a face that you just want to punch, and that you should capitalize on that instead of just trying to persuade people into going the other way. For me, at least, I don't know. But
I told somebody that the Miz needs to take that super expensive Pokemon card and set it on fire in front of him.
Dude, yeah, like you could have done something, because that Monday Night Raw promo was rough. It wasn't just him though either. It was kind of on the fault of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people just went all over the place, and then the crowd just didn't care for it, and then almost kind of hijacked it in a way. But Nate and Loff are going to be back.
He's right back already.
But yeah, Nate, it's going to be crazy. Logan in the ring again. The crowd. See where that goes. What do you think, man?
With this match, I don't know. I was kind of surprised with the last match with Logan Paul, because he actually wrestled pretty good. So, and then he's been training a lot more now since he actually signed with WWE. Right. So, I don't know how this match is going to play about. I don't want Logan to win, but I have a feeling that he will, because it's his debut match. They're probably not going to let him lose his debut match. So, yeah, I got Logan Paul for the dub on this one. I love The Miz, though. The Miz is my guy. And, yeah,
So, obviously, a celebrity does not lose a match in WWE. So, obviously, I'm going to go for Logan Paul, because, like I said, once you get a celeb or a person to fight in the WWE, they're winning. They're not going to take a loss. They're not going to. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know anybody that took a loss in anybody. I don't think so. But I got Logan Paul. As much as I want the Miz to beat the living crap out of Logan Paul so bad, I could care less about this match, honestly. The build up, why is it a thing? I have to say, I'm not saying it, but why is it a thing? Why is this a thing? Saying the guy has.
Yeah. Look, that's also another part of the storyline that I just did not even care about. Like, the whole, like.
Yeah, I could care less about this, but I have to ask that. Hunter, can you fix that, please? Why is this a thing?
Yeah.
I have to know.
Yeah, I've got like my prediction video ready for TikTok, and underneath it, I always do like a, here's who I want, here's who I think is going to win, and underneath this one, it's got, I honestly don't care.
This is the one match in the card that I think any of us don't really care for, honestly.
No.
Can we all agree to that?
I'm intrigued to see what happens, but that doesn't mean I care for it at all.
You know what? It would not surprise me if Logan brings his brother. That's gonna piss me off.
I heard somebody say that.
If he brings Jake, I'm not gonna be surprised at all.
Not gonna be surprised, but I'm gonna be like, woo. You're here too. I don't like you either.
Freaking Jake Paul just knocks out the Miz. Like, oh my god.
Oh.
What up, Loff? Logan, Miz. It's an intrigue. I don't even know. I should call it intriguing. It's a match. It's a match that's happening, and we can't stop it for right now. So we're gonna have to exist in it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really care about this match. Logan Paul most likely is going to win. I hope Jake comes out too and knocks Miz out, just because that's the way I feel it's going to go. Half of my freaking predictions about the show are completely absurd, but I think they're going to work, so he's going to go for it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think Jake Paul is going to come out and hit Miz, and then we'll end it like that. But Logan Paul wins.
Corbin, I wouldn't even know who's the worst Jake or who's the worst brother out of the two, honestly. I've heard Jake is the worst, but
I'm about to say both of them are equal to me.
But they're both
they might as well be the same person.
Yeah, I'm about to say Jake is
in
like
the way that
slightly worse. Yeah.
they go about
The man
things.
got booed out of a building in the UFC. Like the man like legit got booed out of the building in Florida.
They're pretty equal as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And then and then also Logan nearly got knocked out by Floyd. Like I said, he nearly got knocked out. I honestly should have called it right there when he got rocked.
That's the one time I actually did watch something UFC because I wanted to see Jake.
It was a boxing match, not a UFC fight. That was a boxing match.
Whatever, I don't care. Listen, I just
don't
want to see
disrespect my sports.
I just want to see Jake get his ass kicked, and of course that had to be in whatever way that had to happen. But yeah, Logan Paul, Miz, we'll see where things go from there. But I kind of want this match out of the way and over with on the card, just that we can enjoy the rest of the night. But normally, when it comes to this stuff, they usually wait for these celebrity matches. That way you can, have the big spectacle, and that way more people can be watching it. We'll see what happens.
I'm going to say this. We will probably not see Logan until Royal Rumble time. I'm going to say that, too.
He definitely has dates. Yeah, it's not like a full-time deal. He has dates like a Brock Lesnar and type of deal, and we'll see where things go from here.
Why are we talking about Logan Paul so much?
I don't know.
Why?
I really
Yeah, because he signed a multi-year WWE contract.
Signed a contract, bro.
He's signed a contract
now.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I know, it's ridiculous, but people are going to be talking about it because he signed a multi-year deal with the company.
Yeah.
And then eventually he will be facing your guy. He will be facing your guy.
It's just a 2-pack, bro. I don't care about
If he faces Cody, I'm going to be livid.
The 2-pack.
Hey, I've already joked with people and said that WrestleMania 2024, the main event for the world title, will be Logan Paul and Pat McAfee.
Oh, that'd be freaking! Oh,
that would be crazy.
Imagine Pat McAfee winning though. Like that's gonna be so freaking fantastic. I'm gonna
I said it jokingly because like pre everything Vince retiring, and I was like, I could see Vince being like, "Oh, that's gonna work." Like
that's good shit.
Good shit. All right. We're getting to your go right away. Oh,
this is what I want.
Shit. I said Bianca Belair.
Oh,
no, that's not
hey, that's a dream match right there for Locke right there. That's a dream match right there. Yeah.
Hold on.
Hey, Locke, just wait till Survivor Series.
That's gonna happen.
The
thing is, I don't want to ever acknowledge the person that Liv is actually going to fight. So that's probably the reason why I put
that. I was say that's a Survivor Series match right there.
I hope so.
Hopefully, if things go well tonight.
Remember, there's a curse behind that. There's a curse behind that pay-per-view. Remember that.
Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey.
I just can't with the Ronda Rousey. I just can't. Oh
Ronda, give me a sleeping pill and I'll be good to go. Or whatever.
Ronda, you're
guys, we haven't had Liv Morgan cashed in Money in the Bank on the same night. And it was a great thing. I absolutely loved it. I should have expected it because the women's Money in the Bank cash-ins are always either on the same night or the day before, the day after. But yeah, this is crazy. Liv Morgan's SmackDown Women's Champion. Love was jumping up and down like a little kid again. Like
he was on the bump for it and everything.
Yeah, he was on the goddamn bump because somebody on Twitter caught reaction of his reaction and put it on there. Ronda Rousey. What can I say about her? She puts me to sleep.
I'm gonna address what Corbin said. Ronda has never tapped out ever, never in her career.
She's gonna do it today. She's gonna learn today.
She's never tapped out.
I don't know, but why are people saying that it's going to be a submission finish? She doesn't have a
That's my thing because it's like she's never, like I said, she has never tapped out in the octagon or in the WWE.
I'm not talking about Ronda. Liv doesn't have a submission hold.
No, she don't.
Yeah.
Oh, she can make one. Quick. Watch this.
What's she gonna have? What's she gonna
Watch
have?
But I don't want a submission. If I want a submission win, I want it to be a submission move that is regularly used by that performer.
Yeah.
By that person, right? If she had
She can
like a submission finisher, I'd be okay with it.
Yo,
But-
if Ronda loses with a roll up win.
That would be surprising. That would not be surprising.
But she has an Oblivion, which, I mean, it was a cool move when she introduced it and everything like that. I believe she introduced it like on a live event at first, and then all of a sudden it kind of transitioned to TV. But I don't know. Liv Morgan has to win this thing. I mean, there's no other choice. Ronda, the first time she was SmackDown Women's Champion, it was an absolute failure. Nobody cared for it. So Liv has to win this. But is Liv believable enough to beat Ronda Rousey on a stage like SummerSlam? That's what other people are thinking.
I'm going with Liv on this one, but I think that, like, I went back and forth for a while. I think this is going to be the match where you see a Bayley return,
I could see it.
and I think that might be how the victory is accomplished. Like, it's how she gets by Ronda, because I mean that's the big question. Is like they try to make Ronda out to be this legitimate, she comes from the UFC world and everything. She literally could pull your arm out of the socket. But a Bayley return lets her, let's Liv, sneak by.
Right. And we all love Liv here. Trust me, we all do.
Mm-hmm.
But you look at Liv Morgan, and then you look at Ronda Rousey. Let's be real here. Let's be realistic here. Nobody really thinks that Liv Morgan would have a chance against a girl like Ronda Rousey.
I think if it was Vince still, it would be Ronda Rousey tonight. I think
easily.
With Hunter there, not so much, because Hunter doesn't want the audience to sit through more Ronda promos.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I think we all. Pretty sure we're all going to pick Liv in this. I know Loff is, and I know Loff is chomping at the bit to talk right now because he might have some things to say about me.
Let him go ahead. I want Loff's take.
But yeah, I mean, Liv Morgan, she needs this tonight.
Loff A. Smith.
You said what?
Hey,
I thought
you can
Nate
speak
was
if you need to.
Yeah, this is all you.
All y'all want me to go?
I thought Nate was going. I was going
Oh yeah, I was about to say I'm going with Liv, but yeah, like I said, if Ronda loses with a roll up pin like that like it's gonna take all I don't know, like it's just gonna feel weird because I'm just tired of like people winning like championships with roll up wins. I don't know, like it's just weird. But yeah.
Anybody caught up like how many fruit roll ups has been going on throughout the year? Throughout this year? Anybody counting?
Nah.
I think Megan and I are starting tonight from SummerSlam to WrestleMania. So we'll see what that is.
Does she have it written down? I remember she wrote it down.
Yeah, she has her own like little whiteboard and like clipboard and all that stuff. We're gonna track things down.
I'm about to say also, if Bayley doesn't return, I definitely want to see Ronda and Shayna next.
I need to do something like that, I swear.
That's a WrestleMania match right there.
Where the heck has Shayna Baszler been? Like I miss.
That's
Shayna
a WrestleMania match right there instead of her.
Listen, Trips. We actually had women wrestling on SmackDown last night. Okay, let it happen again, please. Olaf, your girl. She has a tough challenge in Ronda tonight, but I think we all think that she can do it.
This is my thing. Like the narrative started is like probably the same night that Liv won. They were already telling me that she wasn't going to do certain things, and it's like it's confusing because Liv was already looked at as someone who's only going to win by roll up and only going to win by distraction, and something has to happen for her to win. The one way to build up new people on your roster is to have them do things like people don't expect. I think Liv is going to have a dominant match against Ronda, and she's going to. I still believe she's going to win by submission. I think not only does that make a statement, I just made Ronda tap out. That gets the respect of the crowd, I believe. That's to get the respect of people backstage, the respect of Ronda for even going through with that, and I think it's going to lead to her getting better opportunities against certain competitors because it's already looked at like she's doing this David and Goliath thing, which I really don't think that's the case. I think they are much more even than a lot of people think. Obviously, Ronda more in the UFC aspect of it, but I do think Liv is a better wrestler than Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey just has a better mixed martial art background, so her technique is a little more polished. You know what I'm saying? And she has different objectives when she's getting in the ring. But I think Liv wins, dominant submission win, and I don't see like it going like 20 minutes. I think probably 10, 15, but I think Liv's going to pull out some moves she hasn't used yet. I think she's going to really surprise some people, and hopefully she gets the respect that she deserves because it's time for her to start getting some non-roll-up, clean victories over some people that a lot of people don't even expect her to win, at least in a dominant fashion against. But yeah.
The one thing I will say is that she finally has her side plates.
That's how you win.
That's a good sign too.
Yeah, the side plates were really kind of, what is really going to happen here.
Yeah, he's a plan.
It literally just says Liv.
For the long, they're terrible looking side plates. I will say that, but they're at least side plates. The side plates when it was just like the default stuff that you find on WWE 2K22.
Seriously.
Like you just have the default plates and like, all right, what are they really thinking here? We don't need her to be something like a transitional champion or just to give it back to Ronda when it was an absolute failure the first time. But the side plates, we got them. Hopefully that's a sign for things to come, but we'll see. So I know you're a big fan of Ronda. I admit, first time around, the first go around for Ronda in the company, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But this time around, I just haven't gravitated to her in the ways that I know other people do, like you. But what are your thoughts on this match? I know you like both of them here, so
they're great.
Know.
Both of them are great.
Yeah. What do you think?
Both of them are fantastic. I like Ronda. Ronda's great. I understand the mic skills y'all don't care for. I understand. But as far as I can tell you guys, this is I don't want to compare her. She's literally like the female Brock Lesnar in this division, honestly. Because as much as you think about it, right there, right? It says it right there. Both of them went to the MMA and both of them are in WWE. Makes sense. But anyway, I got Liv winning, but like I said, this is Triple H's WWE. I said I was gonna say it wouldn't surprise me if Ronda did win, though. It would not surprise me, not one bit. But like I said, this woman just got side plates on the freaking title. So once I see somebody has side plates on the title, automatically I'm like, yeah, they're winning. They're winning that. They're keeping that title for a little bit, and I don't see Liv losing this title. Probably. Do they have a December pay-per-view as far as I'm concerned? Wait.
Going off years past, it would be TLC, but
yeah. Pretty much. That's pretty much where I was gonna say. Yeah, I won't see her losing probably around that time. But let her keep the title for a little bit. So I'm going with Liv as much as I like Ronda. Like I said, I understand y'all don't like her, but she's really not that bad, and also she's really not a bad competitor too. Like I said, this woman can fight.
The thing with me, I just want other people to have some kind of an opportunity. Liv got the opportunity. That's great and everything like that. But where the hell has Shayna Baszler been since ever?
I mean, I will say this: we are giving them a shot. Did we not? I know they're still in the bottom of that, bottom of the card of the women's division. Did we not see Aaliyah versus Shotzi on Friday? I know they don't mean. I know it doesn't mean nothing. I mean, it is kind of.
It was 2 minutes, but at least they were there, and at least they had something.
The thing that pissed me off about Ronda is like like the Royal Rumble thing was what pissed me off about Ronda.
Sasha
like,
was the woman in
exactly
that,
like Sasha.
in there.
Like
Sasha,
as soon as I saw that Sasha was coming out as number 1, I'm like, Sasha is about to lose, and she did. And then Ronda Rousey came out number 30. Ronda is about to win. She won, and then she gets the title opportunity, wins. Like, you've been going for years, and then you just come back, get a title opportunity, and just take it. And I'm like,
and you disrespected all of us when you said that the fans.
And I'm like, bro,
don't care.
This woman, I know she don't care, but like I said, this woman was still up. Nate, this woman was still under contract, and yeah, Vince had the right. Was like, yeah, we need to get Ronda in here, even though like we had a lot of women in that Rumble that deserved it more than her. Like,
you don't need to, though. You never needed to get her back in here.
Yeah, but like you said, but Sasha was the actual original plan to win that Rumble. She was gonna face Charlotte. She was gonna face Charlotte at WrestleMania. That was the original plan.
Charlotte wanted to get to Ronda before Becky could.
Yeah.
That's how I've always said that, and you guys know I've said that for pretty much the entire year since up to the Rumble. She wanted to get to Ronda before Becky, and that's what happened.
The match was dog water. The match was like a bathroom break.
The match was bad.
The match was like a bathroom break.
I don't know. We'll get through this. Liv Morgan, Ronda Rousey, Ronda Router, Ronda Drowsy. We'll figure out where that goes.
Enough with the Ronda slander, Phil. I can't stand it.
I'll do it all week.
Ronda, your mom.
I can't stand that.
Ronda, your mom failed you.
Oh yeah. Shut up and your mom failed you. That was actually hilarious. I'll give her that one because that legitimately had me dying laughing.
Her mic skills, I understand. It just needs more work. That's what it is.
It's more than, it's more than just the mic skills. So
it needs work. And you guys gotta remember, she's literally from the, like I said, this one was in the UFC before she even joined this company. You gotta remember that.
I was about to say that doesn't matter anyway. I was about to say Shayna Baszler was the same way.
Shayna Baszler made it. She was one of the most seamless transitions into the world of pro wrestling from that other side to what she is now, and she doesn't get properly used because of it. It's just, I don't know, but we'll move on. We'll get to
I did see that she's not on the card, but she is backstage. I heard Charlotte's backstage.
Of course she is. She'll get involved somewhere.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
She's not on the card, but she is backstage.
I guarantee you, if any match is going to be the one that she'll be involved in, it's this one. It's this one. I don't know how, but she'll most likely be involved in this one, if anything.
Yeah, Charlotte El Idolo is coming back.
Oh my God, because she's married to the man.
God dang, Andrade. Up next, guys, we got the second of the two celebrity matches of the night. It's Pat McAfee versus Happy Corbin. They changed Pat McAfee's music, and I was so sad when I saw that on SmackDown.
Thank you, God.
No.
And all the clones of Pat McAfee.
Bro, I was waiting for the Seven Nation Army.
Theme, man.
I was waiting for the Seven Nation Army. Oh, man.
Seven Nation Army. Oh, my God. I wanted that for...
Man.
God dang it.
I swear.
Playing that in Nissan Stadium would have been so good, but they changed
I ain't gonna
it up.
lie to you, Phil. That theme is kind of mad garbage, though. I ain't gonna cap.
Oh, boo!
Thank you,
Are you
bro.
kidding me?
Thank you,
bro.
Thank you.
Bro, that get everybody hype up in there.
All right, it's a 3-on-2 handicap match. Me, Dad, and Nate versus them two. Because this is ridiculous.
Bro, I'm about to say y'all never.
Freaking bring it! I'm ready to go then. Let's go. I'm ready.
Bro, y'all must have never been to no basketball games.
Yeah,
bro,
no, like seriously.
Who played at every single basketball game, bro?
Y'all never been hyped that much? Come on, man.
Who? Who are you talking to? You're not talking
You
to me.
two, because you two don't like the song.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. Well, I think he wants to challenge you to a basketball match.
It's only good for basketball games. It's not good. Pat McAfee's not going to go play basketball.
A basketball on a pole match.
Facts.
Basketball and football games, bro.
No, bro. He's about to.
He was a football player.
I don't know what you're talking about
Talk
at
to him,
all.
Locke. Talk to him.
Spam L's in the chat for Locke and Salt.
I wish y'all would.
I'm about to say L for
Please.
Santa not famous.
They would never do that to me, right?
Santa not famous with the L.
The guys, Pat McAfee, he's been impressing the hell out of me since like his first stint of going in the ring. NXT days with the War Games, Adam Cole, and the whole Undisputed Era, that was absolutely phenomenal enough as it is. Then WrestleMania came along, and
they're giving us the L's, Locke. Go ahead.
absolutely,
That's right. That's all right. That's fine.
I bet.
absolutely impressive enough as it is for Pat McAfee there. I think a lot of people on that WrestleMania night really became a fan of Pat McAfee if they didn't see any of this stuff from NXT. He proved the doubters wrong.
And he got the rub from Austin. He got the rub from Austin by getting stunned. I mean,
and he sold it great too. Listen,
sold it more than Vince. Sold it more than Vince right now.
Oh,
well,
Vince was. We don't want to talk about that one.
Vince is like 220 years old.
We don't want to talk about that one. But yeah, he's gonna do the exact same thing of shutting up the doubters tonight against Happy Corbin. Everybody knows how I feel about Corbin. Never interested in this man from the get-go. But he is a good heel. I will give him that much. He is. He has that kind of face that you just want to punch, and he can just make you outright hate him. And like, he is good enough for that. But is he winning this thing? Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it.
yeah, I mean, I'm going with Pat. But see, Phil, I'm the opposite in terms of Corbin. Corbin, to me, I mean, I loved the Lone Wolf Corbin. I wish we would get back into that. Mm-hmm. But with Corbin has become that utility player of, all right, we're throwing this person to you to help get them. Like he's become that established. Like we're doing this program with you to get them established and to get them.
Anybody's first feud is usually with Corbin, and I will say that once you have that first feud with Corbin, and it shows how well Corbin can get other people over. I will say that. That is a great.
Corbin is a good wrestler. I'm gonna say that he is a good wrestler. I love him in the ring. Yeah, he's great in the ring.
And he's not bad in the ring. I've never really said that he's ever been bad in the ring. It's just that I never got to gravitate towards him like other people have. I understand how good he is, and I know how great he is when it comes to getting others over. Mm-hmm. The Lone Wolf was tolerable for me. I understood what that was about, and I've seen his beginnings from NXT. But then he got poor. Yeah. And then he became rich.
He got money though. I'm grateful for that. He's got money. I'm good for that.
It was all because they were in Vegas one time, and then all of a sudden they made a storyline saying, "Oh yeah, he won the lotto." What the hell is that?
He's the richest man in the company right now. Just playing.
Bro, he literally.
I mean, I'm all for a gimmick change if it's needed and everything, but that was not going from Lone Wolf to poor Corbin,
to rich Corbin.
It's I don't know. To me, I think build him back up as the Lone Wolf. Make him.
He went through so many changes.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. When the rich gimmick came on, I legit thought they were gonna force him to be a babyface with that character. I legit thought they were gonna are they gonna turn this man babyface considering the man that got money now and whatever? Nah, they were booing him, and I was like, okay, he's still gonna be a heel. Good, keep him a heel.
Because he went through so many changes. He had the Lone Wolf in the beginnings of it. Then all of a sudden, I believe, he turned into the Constable or whatever.
Corbin, yeah.
And King Corbin.
He retired Kurt Angle. Pissed me off. That pissed me off.
The King Corbin thing, and then he lost the crown to Shinsuke. which I don't even know how when you're not even in a freaking tournament to do
Yeah.
so.
Phil, Nakamura was
Not
the
my
king.
king. Shinsuke was never my king to begin
was
with.
my
When he
king.
actually beat
I
Corbin, that
acknowledge
was
King Nakamura. I actually
terrible.
enjoy King Nakamura. I love the entrance and everything. I miss my guy Rick Boogs. Where's he at? Where's my guy Rick at?
He's still injured, I think.
still injured.
I
need to
but
go
then
find
all of
him.
a sudden he went from being poor and having his own like a GoFundMe or whatever, and they legitimately tried to do something with that shit, and then now all of a sudden he's rich because he just got lucky in Vegas, which you can get lucky in Vegas. I mean that's a legit thing that has happened to so many people, but the fact that they use it for a story, no.
Hey, imagine OTB got lucky in Vegas. Imagine they won the freaking jackpot in freaking Vegas, bro.
We'd be out of here by now and into a freaking
Oh, we'd be out of where we're
studio.
staying. We're like, screw this, screw where we're living. We're moving out.
But yeah, guys, this is it's going to be a match that's happening. I mean, it's booked. It's happening. But I just don't think Corbin wins this thing. If anything, he'll be the one to put Pat McAfee over like that. That's it. I mean, he's that type of a guy. But I think that shows how serviceable he is to the company, and how he's willing to do whatever it takes to help other guys in the company, no matter where he is.
Yeah, he'll do business.
Upper card, lower card, wherever he is.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to do their prediction, or pretty much the same thing?
Pretty much.
Pat McAfee for the dub. I about to say like the same thing with me. Like Lone Wolf Corbin was my favorite gimmick for Baron Corbin. I wish that he would have won a world title in that run. Unfortunately, his cash in was denied. Anyway, like I wish that Lone Wolf Corbin would have been like some type of champion. I just hate Corbin now. I can't stand.
I will
Corbin.
say Corbin
Like,
grew on me. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Nate. You were still.
Oh yeah. No, like that's pretty much it. I just can't stand Corbin. Pat McAfee is like, Pat McAfee is that guy, bro. He's that guy, bro. He's the fan favorite. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather say if they don't bring Seven Nations Army back tonight, bro, I'm throwing my TV out the window.
They better not.
I'm like chucking my phone at the
know
TV or something like that. Like, yeah, I'm about to say they gotta bring it back, bro. They gotta bring it back.
No, please no.
What was wrong with it having it at WrestleMania, and then all of a sudden now you have to change it because
I wasn't even marking out when that was playing. I wasn't even marking out. I was like,
you lie.
I'm not lying. I wasn't even marking out. I wasn't even marking out.
That's major cap. Saul was.
Were you there? Were you there? Were you in my room? Pause.
That's cap. That's cap.
That's cap, and cap means lie. Just like lost cap right there. Look at him.
Man, I was about to say both of them saw those cowboy cheerleaders and they was like, yeah. Like, bro,
yeah. Bob, you hear this BS right now? Like,
there you go.
Pat beats bum ass bitch ass Corbin, I'm cool. Cool. That's all I care about.
Pat's winning.
Right.
Like I said, Pat is winning. But like I said, never marked out when that theme came on. I never marked out at all.
Freaking lie to me one more time. All right.
I'm not lying.
That's cap.
All
right. Well, it's time to do your intro. You better get ready.
What they know? What they know? Let them know.
Hold on a second. Let Dad hear it clearly. Okay.
Chat.
Let him know what they know.
Chat, I'm gonna tell you right now. If y'all picks aren't in for Big Bob, I don't know what y'all doing. That's the biggest Bob all of you have ever seen in your lifetime. You could meet all kind of Bobs in your life. You will never meet a Bob as big as that one. You tell me? Listen to me right now. Theory is about to get that ass whooped. He's gonna have a better night later on. But tonight he's getting back in the ring with the biggest, blackest, shiniest, strongest Bob you ever seen in your whole life. That's the angriest milk that you ever seen in your whole fucking life. That's Big Bob right there. I see the A-Town sign, but that's Big Bob. Okay? Big Bob gonna get his hands, he gonna break them, he gonna maul them, he gonna rip them off his hand. You know what I'm saying? That's Big Bob right there. That's the biggest Bob you ever seen in your life. And he will retain the U.S. Championship tonight because he is the almighty Titan Leviathan Bob Lashley Bob. Say it with me now, Bob Lashley, Big Bob.
Bob Lashley.
Yeah! Woo! What they laugh before anybody goes, what they know? What do they know about him? What
They don't know nothing about Big Bob. They don't know nothing about Big Bob, bro. Oh, woo! That's my man right there.
That's the last intro to Big Bob. Big Bobby Lashley.
Still fucking strong, man.
It's just craziness over here as always.
That was awesome. No, that was awesome. That was fantastic. No,
the greatest production ever. I have to give it to him every time. It's the greatest production ever.
We got one C with the whole Nick Gage gimmick over here with the whole thing, and then obviously Locke here with the Big Bob. It's craziness.
But no, I love Lashley. I'm glad that he got a WWE title run once finally. Like, he deserved that. But like, I think that, I don't know. I have this theory, and I did a video not too long ago on TikTok. Yeah, like, and it's just, even if Trips is gonna get behind Theory as well, and they're gonna continue to push him. Yes, a loss here and there is not gonna hurt him much, but at the same time, you need to continue to build him and push him. And so I think the best thing to do is let him have some gold around the waist and the briefcase, and be like, I'm a champion, and I'm gonna get another belt and another belt until I want your belt. And like, I don't know, I want to see him, like, as much hate as Austin Theory gets, I want to see him rub that into the crowd space.
The thing is about Theory, when he was pretty much just initiated into the Money in the Bank ladder match, I knew right from the start that he was winning as soon as he got that.
Yeah.
Because that was just, I mean, you saw the writing on the wall. Last said it best, and shout out to Jeff Hardy right there. I did that. I didn't do that. But Last said it best. Money in the Bank was just going too good for the fans to not have something Vince McMahon happen. And Austin Theory was that thing that happened from Vince McMahon. I like Theory. I've liked Theory from the beginning. I did. I just don't. And I got a lot of crap for it, but I don't care. I just didn't think that he was ready for this just yet. And something happened. He'll be back.
And he's like, fuck you guys. I'm just playing.
He'll be back, but I'm just gonna keep on until he gets in here again. Okay. I just didn't think that he was just quite ready for this opportunity yet, and here he is. There he is.
Put him back up. Put him back up. He's our guest.
Yeah, I'll put him right back up there. There we go. Yeah. There we go. That's it. But yeah, I just didn't think that he was quite simply ready for that opportunity yet. Not because he's 24 years old. I just didn't think a world title on him right now is something that we need. Now, is it, a sign of me thinking that he's never going to be like a future face of this company? No, of course not. He is. You can see it, that he is going to be something for this company for years to come. I got Bobby because Bobby needs this, and he just won the championship. So I don't think that he's just going to lose it right off the bat.
Yeah.
But is this going to be
the belt on Bobby gives Bobby something to do. Like when he won it, that's what I said. I'm like, if he didn't win that, I don't know what was next for him.
Right. Now, I was going to say this. Is this going to be the last time we see Theory tonight? Most likely not.
No.
Most likely not. But something's going to happen and it's going to involve this guy.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. The biggest Bob needs to retain that title. Theory needs to get away, and we'll see where things go from there. And I know a ton of people have been telling me this personally because I'm a big fan of this man. And so you're not going to like me for even bringing him up here, but people want Theory to cash in on Cody. And
I love that. Oh, I want that. Oh, I want it. Oh, I want that. I want to see that.
You're a believer too, aren't you, Dad? You're a believer too in that.
Yes.
My video, the video that I posted, it kind of goes along with what I was saying a second ago. Like, in a perfect world, if I had the pencil and I was booking this, I would have Theory win back the U.S. title, win the IC title, defend them both, one on night 1, one on night 2 of WrestleMania, cash in when Cody wins at WrestleMania, and the next night on Raw, throw down the U.S. and the IC title and say, I don't need this trash anymore. I have the richest prize in the game. I've said it since, like, if I could write that, that's what, in a perfect world, that's what I would do. But
you were the originator of having him cashing in on Cody. I remember that now. I saw that.
I want that. I want to see it. It's like, oh, I want it. I'm all for it. I want to see
Cody will get another chance at the title. Cody will get it.
I know how. No doubt about it. I just can't stand Cody. I can't stand his guts. I just want him to take one L, and I'm going to be freaking happy. I'm going to be cheering for joy.
I can't stand that people are actually getting behind that narrative now that Cody just has to lose his first world championship right like that.
They want to build a heel, right? That's the one way you do it.
I know, and that's the way you do it. But Cody deserves a lot more respect than that. But
yeah, I agree.
I just don't like him.
And I hope with Triple H in charge that does not happen. Because Vince, that would definitely be something with Vince. Triple H, I hope to God not.
I just don't like the guy.
You've never liked the guy from your
never did. I never cared for him. Never.
I wish I knew you back in the freaking days when he was supposed to win Money in the Bank and not Sandow.
See, I tried, but they never pulled it. I was going to, but they never pulled it. Still,
I don't know.
Still sucks.
He doesn't, but we'll go through it. Tom needs a win. That's all about it. Theory. We'll see him later on in the night. Oh, Relic is in here. The man that made our intro. What up,
Relic? Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, Relic?
Follow the man on TikTok if you don't already. It's Relic.
He follows me.
His commissions are open.
He follows me.
I know that for sure. We
Yeah.
talk to him about every single day. And his first video on his new YouTube channel just popped up. So I'm going to send it to you guys soon in our group chat. But yeah, Big Bob needs to win this thing. Mysterios, Judgment Day. No disqualification tag team match. The last time we saw Judgment Day in a no DQ tag match, Rhea Ripley joined the group. Do we see somebody join? Or does Dominic turn on his father in the process of possibly joining? Who knows?
I was gonna get to that. I was. But like I said, as far as I'm concerned, the only way to turn on Ray is if the finish is right there. I can say that. The finish is right there. Like right when it's about to be finished, the match. They go at it, like you said, but Dominic needs to turn on them like during the finish, like helping them win. That's the only way you could do that.
I want a Dominic turn on Ray, but I think we're too far out because I think what needs to happen, and I'm going to give my prediction, and then Phil, I'm actually going to have to jump out because I hear the little man running around and calling for me.
Okay.
But I think that if it's going to be a turn, do it at Survivor Series. I know it's not the big pay-per-view like a SummerSlam, but like we need to get to Mania for Ray versus Dominic, and it be, right, for Ray's career and mask, but include the mask in the name. And I mean, this is a theory that I'm going to shout out my buddy Wrecked by Wrestling. This was something that he threw out there, and I will co-sign. Like, I love it. Like, yeah, and I've always thought like he needs to have his father's mask and getting the name, but let him, instead of being known as Dominic Mysterio anymore, let him be Prince Mysterio, something like that. Like something cool like that, instead of just being I'm Dominic Mysterio, I'm Rey Mysterio Jr.'s father, like, or son, like something like that. But I mean, let him take Rey's mask, let Rey go off into the sunset, because for me, and I'm a huge Rey Mysterio fan,
Right.
I don't know, since he has come back to WWE, I don't know of the last time I was invested in Rey Mysterio.
You got a good point.
Yeah. Like, I don't. Like, right now, I'm just like, you signed a contract, you're making some money, but Rey, it's almost like you're a shadow of your former self. Like you can still go in the ring, and great, but it's the way that he's being booked.
Yeah.
I ain't going to. Oh, go ahead.
I can totally understand what you're saying. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But guys, I got to jump off here because he's calling for me. But thank you. I'm sorry I can't stay here longer. But
No worries, bro.
dad job never ends.
I respect that. I respect it, though.
All right, my man. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, enjoy SummerSlam, fellas. I look forward to seeing your reaction video after the show.
Indeed.
All right, man. I'll talk to you.
Have a good day.
I guess.
But I was gonna say this, but to make it more spicier, he's like, I'm Dominic. It says I'm Dominic Guerrero. I was Eddie Guerrero's son.
Stop it now. I'm glad he left because that was, my God.
Just to twist it around, to give it more heel heat, to give it more heel work. That's how you'll be like, did not just say that. And I'm like, I was like, but then I'm going to tell the fans, well, I still don't know still to this very day. I still don't know. So he has the mullet, for crying out loud. So
that's crazy.
But I'm going to go for the Judgment Day. Like I said, the only way for Dominic to turn on Rey is like around the finish. That's I'm going to say that.
I got the Judgment Day winning too. If Dominic turns heel, it's going to be great. Or is this the possibility of the return of Edge and Wyndham 6?
Yes, sir. I don't care what happens in this match. I was about to say Dominic could go Rey Mysterio, he could leave Rey Mysterio. All I want to hear is, you think you know me? Go Raw. I'm going nuts, Phil. I'm going nuts. I'm ripping my Rated R championship off the wall right there, and I'm spinning the crap out of it. Bro, like,
this dark character does not scream Metalingus to me. It just doesn't. Right. But we'll see where it goes.
I'm going crazy.
If we do all this dark character stuff with the vignettes and we just get Metalingus, I don't know.
Or he comes back.
He's back. But
or he comes back with Gangrel and does the Brood a little bit, just a little, not a whole lot.
Man, Gangrel.
Do something, but yeah, we'll see. What do you think, Lost? Edger return or Dom?
I think three things happen here. I think Dominic turns on Rey. I think Edge comes back, and right at the end, I think Fiend comes back. I think all those happen within like 10 minutes of each other. Like Edge and Rey are about to go at Dominic, Fiend, and Dominic, Finn, and Damian. Lights go out, lights come back on, and Fiend's sitting there, and the whole crowd just freaking loses it.
Because the thing is, that wouldn't make it a 3-on-3.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were possibly going to be getting that from Monday, because when Monday had, the 20th anniversary of Rey Mysterio or whatever, but Dominic would have turned on Rey there. It would have been 3-on-1 basically, and then all of a sudden, who's going to be joining Rey at SummerSlam? Edge and Bray return. But for the six man
also, because the same thing, I just saw what James said. Like I told y'all before, I'm pretty sure y'all know already, but tomorrow's going to be a year since Bray was released.
Right.
So, assuming the show ends at midnight, you could have whoever wins the freaking, whoever's standing tall, whenever Brock Theory, fucking Roman, Fiend could pop up at the strike of midnight, and that would be ridiculous. But it's like, you got, I don't know which one I want more. I just want him to be there. I still feel like we're going to see him in some way tonight, but my first instinct is saying that he's going to be somewhere involved with this whole Edge stuff, just for a little bit, I guess.
Because I think at some point, if Edge and The Fiend really do return, we are going to be getting Ray, Wyndham, and Edge versus Dominic, Finn, and
Damien,
yeah. That six-man tag is just way too not. It would need to happen if you're going to continue this.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta. If Bray comes back with the Fiend, gotta let Balor have the friggin' demon character together. Just think about that.
Yeah, but if you're gonna have Edge, Ray, and the Fiend win, if that is the case, you would rather have a Fiend loss again? I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want the Fiend to lose again. I mean, we already saw that with Roman, and that was disgusting. So, the Fiend should always just win, if that's the case.
So you want this man to be undefeated?
The Fiend should. When you have a demon character, the demon shouldn't be losing.
Nah, it's different. I was gonna say. So you're telling me Undertaker should have been defeated, but I was like, that's different.
He was undefeated until Raw came along.
Yeah. WrestleMania, but I was talking about like in general.
Oh well.
That's why I was like, that's different.
It was a different time back then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that is different.
But yeah, I think the Judgment Day need to win this thing, and then we'll see where things fall from there with Dominic, Edge, Wyndham, where things go from there. We got 4 more matches to talk about. And off. It's time to get those red solo cups out, y'all.
Oh!
The Usos, the Street Profits, the undisputed WWE Tag Team titles are going to be on the line. I'm getting my red solo cup for tonight. I am.
Are you legit going to buy red solo cups?
We have them. What do you mean? We've already had them.
Oh, you got
them. We've already had them. I'll just take one out of the freaking packaging. Like, they need to win this thing tonight.
Before we get into the prediction, what did Tyson make for you tonight for SummerSlam? What do you got for SummerSlam?
I don't know. We might be ordering some pizza. I don't know. We're gonna get some pizza. We're gonna get some wings. We're gonna be going all out for tonight.
We gotta go out. It's for SummerSlam. What do you mean?
SummerSlam. But yeah, Usos, Street Profits, they killed it at Money in the Bank. They're gonna kill it here.
So we gonna say that this is gonna be match of the night?
One of them. It'll be one of them. But Street Profits. Those are the only ones that really kind of need it right now. And Loft will be right back. So Nate, it's up to you.
Yeah, the Street Profits need to win. I said it last night on the pod too that they need to win. The Usos, man, I think their time is up. Something's gonna happen with the bloodline where they just like crumble.
It collapses, right? The bloodline
collapses. I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, I was about to say, I need the Street Profits to win. The Street Profits need to win. They need to win.
It's not going to shock me, though, if that super kick to Jeff Jarrett was a freaking hoax.
Put the one down. We're not at the end of the podcast.
We're not at the end of the podcast, yeah, bro.
We only do that at the end of the podcast, you feel me? So
it's not going to be shocking, though, if that super kick at the end of the SmackDown, or at that SmackDown part of the show, was just all a freaking hoax. And if the Usos do win here, I'm not going to be shocked. But what else can the Usos really do?
This is what I'm going to say. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
They can't do anything. They already done enough as it is. They've been champions for over a freaking year. Get the titles off of them and give them more opportunities. Damn it.
I'm going to say this. So, I didn't say this to anybody. So I thought about the match, right? I go a little bit, so I'm like, what if something happened to Jeff Jarrett? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, what if like we got ambushed, right? You know, because after he got shoved by one of them got shoved by Jeff Jarrett. You know, like what if something like he got ambushed and they need another referee? Automatically, Solo pops up. And then like I said, it's gonna, and then the Usos automatically. I'm gonna go with the Usos, obviously. But it would what if something happened to Jeff Jarrett and they call Solo to be the special guest referee?
It could happen.
It couldn't happen. That's why I said, like, what if something happened to Jarrett? I'm not saying it can, but I'm saying like we don't know. But it's just like a hypothetical, like what if that does happen, and like also. And if the Profits win, it will not shock me if Jeff Jarrett will hit one of the Usos with the guitar. It would not surprise me one bit. And then Montez Ford does the frog splash from the heavens and then wins the titles.
I was gonna say, bro, if Jeff Jarrett goes down, Ref Nate is stepping in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Hey, once you're in the building, once you're in like WWE buildings, can you give them a good word for me? Like, can you talk to Triple H a little bit? You know,
I'm just there to do my job, get my paycheck, and walk out. That's all I'm there to do. You feel me?
Oh, so you're like Brock. You don't care. You're like, I'm just here to do the matches and I'm going home.
Yep. That's all I'm there for. Make the count. 1, 2, 3. Submission. Do you tap? And I'm out.
Oh, so well, at least you're not chasing. Like I said, you're the ref. At least you're not chasing the 24/7. I am glad Triple H is taking over. We haven't seen the 24/7 at all.
Yeah, it's been a freaking blessing. Oh man, we'll get last prediction soon. But yeah, should Profits need this? The Usos have done everything that they possibly could with those titles. We need a fucking change. If not, though, I'm not going to be surprised.
But I did say this: if the Usos win tonight, if the Usos lose tonight, that means Roman's losing tonight. If the Usos lose tonight, then that means Roman's losing the title.
The bloodline collapse start with the Usos.
Yeah, but if they lose,
if the Usos lose, then Roman wins.
Yeah.
The bloodline is still going to be on top. If it all starts with this, whoever wins this match, I have a feeling could possibly be something for the main event too, because Roman's
I already got what I'm going to talk about. I already got what I'm going to talk about when we get to the main event. I already got this. So
I'm pretty sure Lop is going to say the Street Profits too. I mean, he's pretty much dead set on the Profits winning this thing too.
Oh yeah.
We'll save that matchup for later then, because we'll talk about this Bianca and Becky match right now. Bianca needs this. Fuck Becky. She doesn't need this right now. And yeah, Bianca wins. I want it to be in 10 seconds now, like Lop said. I want it to be.
That's probably not going to happen.
So screw the good matchup at this point. We need that 15 seconds, just like God dang, just like Becky did. Hey. We need this Lop. We need Bianca to squash Becky just like she did last year. Come on now.
2 seconds.
Where you at?
2 seconds.
10.
I hate to break it to y'all, but I don't think you're gonna get that. I don't think you're gonna get that.
Yeah, listen, bro. Probably not. But it's Christmas. You forgot.
Most likely, yeah. Most likely not.
Seconds. Becky charges at her. 1, 2, 3. 10 seconds even. Go on to the next match.
Don't ever
but you gotta remember, Becky knows.
I get what you mean.
But you gotta remember, Becky knows. Becky knows her way. Knows every move whatsoever. Like
she's gonna know something. She's gonna know that shit when she gets face first.
Who gives a shit? Yeah, she'll know the canvas when she gets pinned.
Grand opening, grand closing.
I don't. I'm like, I'm sorry, y'all, but I don't think you're gonna get that. You're gonna get a match. You're not gonna get a.
Becky doesn't need the win. Bianca needs to retain this.
I hate to say this. I don't know if tonight. I don't know if tonight or possibly unexpectedly. Not surprisingly though, She will be champion again. She will be champion again, whether you guys like it.
Of course she will be. It's gonna be Becky versus Ronda for the title. We all know this.
Exactly.
But as of right now, Bianca needs this win, and
First of all,
that's it.
I'm calling cap on that.
That's it.
I'm calling cap on that because I think that's one of the biggest Vince plans he had ever. Vince is no longer here.
That's not going to stop them from making Becky champion again. It's
How?
not.
Becky wants it.
how
Ronda
you know
wants
that?
it. They're going to make it happen.
If they could, this is the one thing. All of the narratives that were pushed for WrestleMania 39, they all have to be. Now, I'm not saying change, but they all have to be thought about over again because most of them were just Vince plans. So if he's not there anymore,
but if they both want it, then what's Triple H going to do if they don't want that? If they want that,
who knows?
He would
if they both want
he
it?
would have to at least listen to them.
But who knows if they both want it?
You gotta listen to the fans. Isn't that like the narrative though? Like listen to the fans.
If he wants to, he wants to listen to the talent, and if they want it, then he's gonna probably do whatever it takes to get that.
But
Exactly.
Those are three assumptions. You're assuming that Becky wants it. You're assuming that Ronda wants it, and you're assuming that all the fans want it.
The fans don't want it.
Huh?
I do.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
See,
As
it's
of right
already
now.
divided, and there's four of us here. I know I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not sure what Nate wants, but
Huh? What? Oh, my bad.
He's like, wait, huh?
Do you want to see a Becky Ronda thing?
A Becky Ronda thing? Oh, heck no. I was about to say that's
look,
just as bad
we're
as.
split here. So
Yeah,
look,
bro,
It's 3-1. It's 3-1.
That's
don't
just
care,
as
like-
bad.
Like,
We're already at
like I
odds
said,
here.
you're gonna get it.
That's
You're
the
gonna
thing.
get that.
Yeah, bro, that's
That's
just as
the thing.
bad as Charlotte and Becky and Charlotte and Ronda. Like, no.
look at the
Nah.
chat.
Listen, if it happens, it
Divided.
happens.
James
This
wants
is
it.
not a. This is not a
Nobody cares
grand-
about James. Nah, I'm just like,
Disrespect. Don't disrespect our followers like that. I was gonna say.
I love you, Chase.
One of our boys.
This is not something that is a grand total. A lot of things that we know for WrestleMania 39, even Roman and The Rock, as much as a lot of people think that's going to happen, all this stuff has to be thought about over again. And I feel like a lot of people are forgetting that. They know in the back of their head that Triple H is there, but they're still going forward with the Vince McMahon narrative because he's been booking WrestleMania 39 since probably the middle of WrestleMania 38. So it's like you have to think of all of this stuff now.
It's
Triple H is not
just
going to-
conditioned at this point, Locke.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's a problem because
that's
we've
cool.
all
I
just been
understand
conditioned.
And that's completely understandable. I am too in a way, but I'm not saying it's not going to happen because it possibly could. But the fact is no longer in stone now. If Vince didn't retire, I would say, yeah, we'll be having that whole Ronda and Becky conversation right now. I can't have that conversation. I don't think it's in
Hold
stone
up.
anymore.
I know she does. I know she's not doing wrestling until 2023. But guys, you know how they're still pushing bringing back Sasha and Naomi, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're
So
planning on it, yeah.
I know it's no need. I know we don't need it. But what if they do call her, and Sasha gets added into that match with Becky and Bianca?
I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap to you.
I said I know we don't need it.
As much as I love Sasha and Bayley and Becky sometimes, and never Charlotte because boo.
She sucks.
Screw that.
I want to move away from the era of the Four Horsewomen desperately because I feel like the four of them have been put in a position where you are like forced to acknowledge them at every twist and turn. Is that a bad thing all the way? No. I love three of them. So, half
Yeah,
the time.
leave the
Two
fourth
and a
one
half.
out. Leave the fourth one out of this. Leave the fourth one
Two and a
out.
half.
Yeah, fuck her. Nah.
That's a
Yeah,
two
leave
and
her
a half.
out. Leave her. She's out.
But it's just
Question for
like
you guys, though. I have
We
a
have
question
to
for you
move-
that. When
you're
Oh.
lagging.
He's lagging.
finish your thought, because I do have a question about Bianca. But
No, it's just like
am I good?
all right.
Yeah,
Am I
we're
good
good.
now?
Yeah, you're
Sorry.
good.
Yeah.
I had to fix the camera.
I
go
just
ahead,
think that the era of the Four Horsewomen needs to be moved away just because I feel like Triple H is going to bring in a future aspect of this company. I would like to see people from NXT in the position that the Four Horsewomen are in because
Yes.
you got to think about it. Sasha is in the championship picture and she's not even in the company as of right now, really. Bayley is expected to come back tonight, and we've been waiting for her to come back for I don't know how long. Becky's getting a championship match tonight, and Charlotte, in the past regime, could really walk into the office and say, "I want a title shot," and 9 out of 10, they're going to give it to her.
And just get it, yeah.
I still feel that you have a way of just moving more into the era of not only the NXT stars, but the people like Bianca, the people like Liv, the people like Shayna, the people who haven't gotten those opportunities as much, because the Four Horsewomen have been the topic of the conversation no matter what is going on in their storyline. I feel like there hasn't been a time where I can't remember one period of time, like 1 year, where at least one of them wasn't in a championship picture or a major feud. And
that's because they haven't been.
Yeah,
it's because
I'm going to say this. I was going to say this, but even though one of them is already at the top, to get to the top, I have to say, I hate to say it, but you have to get through the Four Horsewomen first. Like, you have to get through them first.
Bianca got through 3 of them already.
Bianca got through 3 of them. She's going to go through the 4th one whenever that happens.
I don't know, man. Doing how that, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Is Bianca like the 5th horsewoman to you guys at this point? That's not.
No, I hate that.
Nah,
people have said that though.
She's definitely away from that. Yeah.
People have said that though.
That's
it's like if you made a 4 horse, like, all right, I did a video about this a few weeks ago. Right now, if y'all were to make a 4 horsewomen that aren't the actual 4 horsewomen, who would you put right now?
Bianca, Rhea.
Alexa.
One at a time. Wait,
out of the 4 horsewomen or like out of the 4?
No, besides Sasha, Bailey, Becky, and Charlotte.
Making a new 4 horsewomen.
Yeah, a 4 horsewomen.
Oh, okay. I wish Io Shirai was still here, but she's out of contract now. Asuka. Asuka. Rhea. Raquel. And then, Bianca.
Okay. How about you, Nate?
Bianca, Rhea. I say Raquel. And probably Alexa. I want to say Asuka, but she's older, so that's why I didn't say Asuka.
Okay, what do you feel?
I would have said Bianca, Rhea, Asuka, and not Asuka. Bianca, Rhea, Raquel, and Alexa too. But a 5th one would easily be Asuka if that was the case. Those 4 and 5 technically are really the people that they want to try to do something with now. It's just a matter of opportunity and booking decisions.
That's why I asked that, because I picked 2 women from the main roster and 2 from NXT. You know what I'm saying? Like I picked Liv and Bianca, and I picked Nikita and Tiffany Stratton.
The future of the NXT women's division like that, those have major potential of being like future stars to come, like easily. Nikita, obviously, Tiffany, she's great.
That's what I think.
Cora, she'll need a little bit more polishing, Cora, but she can get there.
Just a little, I was saying, just a little bit.
That's why
there's a ton of potential there.
Because like this whole
Roxanne's another one easily.
Roxanne too.
What about the girl from Diamond Mine?
Ivy Nile was fire.
Ivy's great. It's just that I think she needs a little bit more polishing and a little bit more in-ring work.
Ivy Nile,
but because I really don't see her all that often, because I don't really think she wrestles all that much.
With this match, there should have been a stipulation in this match. Actually, there should have been like something.
Yeah, fucking
a ladder match.
20 second match, please.
No, that's not happening. You're not gonna get what you guys want. You're not gonna get that. I'm promising you that right now. You're not gonna get
that. First one to hit your finish. You know why no one can tell me no on any of my predictions now? Because everyone told me I was wrong on the Liv thing, except y'all.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm just saying like.
You are saying that
I'm saying this, like, knowing WWE, I don't think that's gonna, like...
You're knowing... So, think about it. You're knowing the old WWE. This is the first pay-per-view without Vince McMahon. You got... Think about that for a minute. I know you're still in you got
Triple H is about long-term stories.
He can flip all of it by the one push of a button. He can flip it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you're wrong in the absence of the actual.
Is it going like? It's most likely not happening in the way.
Exactly. That's kind of where I'm going at. That's kind of where I'm going.
But if Triple H is looking at the chronological order of things, and he's like, "Oh, they started with Becky squash." If he's thinking the way I think he's thinking, ended the way it started, because Vince wasn't going to do that. I feel like they already had their match at WrestleMania.
Here's the thing, and they technically did this already. It was a dark match it was like a Monday Night Raw, like from months ago. I believe like Lita was still involved with Becky up until this point. Like freaking Lita. Imagine that. It was around there. And then all of a sudden, in a dark match, they were having their little stare down at the end of the show. And then all of a sudden, Bianca comes out. Apparently just a dark match starts right then and there, and Bianca won in like 15 seconds. They did that in a dark match.
I'm trying to tell you.
They did that in a dark match back in February on the build for Elimination Chamber for the champion. It wasn't for the championship, but they did a match. If they did that in a dark match, it could be seeing something.
I'm just saying, prepare for twists and turns. This is no longer a straight drive. This is a fucking snake. This is a roller coaster at this point. This is no longer a fucking ride to the beach. This is a roller coaster now. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be the same. It doesn't. I don't know. I think this is one of the things that he flips on his head, or just finishes the story the way it started. If it never started this way, I wouldn't have been saying Bianca go and squash Becky. I know they could put on a good match because they did already. Twice. But no.
Like I said.
Listen, we'll see what happens. You're most likely going to be right in saying that it's not going to end in that way. But
exactly.
There's only one constant here, and that Bianca has to be the champion out of this.
And
she has to be.
But I'm going to say this too. If she does win, great. But if she loses in her hometown, think about all the major heat that Becky would have, though. That's kind of where I'm coming at right there. She loses in her hometown.
Well, losing in your hometown is it's honestly very popular with WWE, but that's Triple H. I mean, that's Vince. This is Triple H. Again, love, 100% right in there. So I'm believing in Triple H more than anything. The Triple H is going to make this show better than what it was originally going to be. I want it. Just let it happen. Bianca, retain title. God's sakes. That way we don't have a freaking shitstorm on fucking TikTok tomorrow.
Which I'm going to be staying off. Which I'm going to be staying away from. Obviously, I'm not going to be.
Good job. So.
Because we don't need the narrative. We ain't got time for the narrative.
Depending on what fucking happens tonight, you're not going to be seeing any fucking opinion pieces on me. Okay?
I ain't going to say nothing. That's why.
I'm talking my talk. I don't care. I'm
staying away because obviously I don't got the time for the energy. I do sometimes, but like I said,
I'll support the people that I care about on TikTok.
Exactly.
And other than that, no, I ain't getting any more opinion pieces because I don't want to fucking get death threats again. Freaking Theory winning Money in the Bank. That's what happened. All right, finally. The match that we are pretty much going to be... we spend time on a good amount of time on a lot of these matches, but this one, I really want to get your opinions on because obviously we know what happened with the reports. First of all, Monday Night Raw, Theory on the brain. We had Rollins attacking Riddle, which led to the storyline angle saying that he got a stinger in his neck. And now, it looks like as of right now, Rollins is not booked for the show. But Rollins is not going to be left out of SummerSlam. He's just not.
There's no way.
So, that being said, most likely Rollins will have a match. but I want your top 3 names that you'd like to see him face.
Loft, go first, because one of the picks is going to piss off Phil.
Because I got 3. All right.
Number 1, and this one changed this morning. Number 1 is Dolph Ziggler. Do I want it to happen?
Interesting.
Not really, but I feel like Dolph coming back. I don't know if he's going to be, or I assume he's going to be involved some way in the main event, whatever Theory does. But Rollins and Dolph could be one option. I think that's the most.
It has history.
Yeah, I think the fact that and the fact that both of them could put on a fucking amazing match with each other.
Dolph knows how to steal the show with anybody, really.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my most realistic one. Second is Gargano. That's a half court shot. Obviously, I would freaking love if he came back. That would be amazing. And I'm doing like 3 and 4 too, because I'm kind of stuck on AJ Styles too. I want AJ to have a match tonight. I really think AJ should have a match tonight. But I also want an NXT call up from Carmelo Hayes to happen as well.
Right. Because I got 3 right now. Number 1, and I did this in my SummerSlam predictions. I had Johnny Gargano, right? I mean, that's easily something to call attention to. You have Johnny Gargano come back. It'll just be great, especially now that Triple H is in creative. Number 2, Loft, you said his name again, Carmelo Hayes. Having an NXT call-up like a Carmelo Hayes, I know he's still the NXT North American champion right now, but you have somebody get acclimated to the main roster. You have him get that type of exposure on a big stage like a SummerSlam, and him putting on a banger with Rollins. I mean, what other way to get initiated onto the main roster soon enough than to have a banger with Seth Rollins? And number 3, and Solo, you might actually like this one, Solo Sikoa. Solo. Now here's the reason, and Loft, I kind of want to hear your thoughts on this too. Because Monday Night Raw, they had a little bit of stare down, right? He said, "I'll see you soon." Now that could either be for the main event, or he can, or
he loved us.
We'll get Loft in here anyway. Now that could either be for main event reasons, or Solo can get called up by Roman Reigns saying, "Hey, this man, he said he's going to see me soon. He ain't going to see me soon. Teach him a lesson." And that is how he can get possibly involved into some sort of a bloodline, right? So Solo, it's a long shot. It really is. Yeah. But it would make sense. There you are, Loft.
There you
go. Laptop black on me.
The third one I had, Loft, if you didn't hear it, was Solo. Solo. Now here's the reason, and I told Loft this. What happened on Monday Night Raw? Didn't Rollins say to the Tribal One, "I'll see you soon"?
Mm-hmm.
Now that could be either main event reasons, or if the Tribal Dog wants to say, "Hey, this guy says that he wants to see me soon." Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Sends in one of his cousins to try to take care of him. So that way he wouldn't be able to see him soon, or something like that. It's a long shot. It really is. But it would make sense in case if they wanted to do something with Solo and the Bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
But the other, Dolph would be my number 4, because, I mean, if it happens with Dolph, then that's great. Dolph and god dang, they have history. They've had bangers before. It would be great things to see. But Johnny, Carmelo, and Solo would be 3 phenomenal opponents for Seth Rollins. It just sucks that AJ is not on the card though. What the fuck happened with that?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay, number one, I'm gonna say Braun Breaker.
I know one of them is gonna be Goldberg, so I'll just get that one out of the way. I hate it. I knew it was gonna be one of them, so I'll just get that out of the way.
Yes, because the man, I just saw it. The man is still under contract with WWE, and he's just waiting for that phone call. And why not piss you off and make him and call him up for SummerSlam without even?
I think he's got like 2 more matches on this current deal or something. So
Yep, that's on the contract.
So we'll see him at least 2 more times.
Yep. So I said Braun Breaker. Yes, Goldberg. Drew McIntyre's not on the card. So Seth versus Drew.
Some big names are not even on this card. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened. But yeah, it's crazy. But we're in the Triple H era right now. We don't need Goldberg back. I don't think Triple H would do that to me. But yeah, Johnny, Carmelo, Solo.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. If it does happen though, I'm gonna be surprised. But I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if it's gonna happen unless Triple H offered him a deal that hasn't been put on. Sean Ross hasn't said anything. So.
Well, he shouldn't say anything. This should be a surprise. Like I hate that things just randomly pop out of nowhere now. Like, I hate that it just comes out saying, "Oh yeah, this guy got a deal." No, let it be a fucking surprise.
So
let it be a secret.
Sean Ross gets the reports, so it's not his fault. He gets the reports from somebody.
And I get that, and I get that these reporters have to do their job, and they have to do the reporting. And I know it's kind of our fault because we look at the news every single time because that's just what we do as fans. But the freaking internet is a blessing and a curse when it comes to that stuff because now we're just never going to be surprised anymore. And it sucks. But
who cares what Meltzer says? Who cares what Dave Meltzer says?
A lot of people care about Meltzer, and I don't know why.
I don't get it. He gets fed so much BS that some of the stuff is not even believable.
Right, yo? Right.
But yeah, but it's a thing, and we'll get through it nonetheless. But yeah, we got that taken care of. Rollins, he's gonna have a banger regardless, whoever he faces. So I'm gonna be very happy, and I just hope he wins. I hope he wins.
You know something? I saw this on Twitter. Somebody tweeted. They were like, "It should be a bit every one of the big 4 pay-per-views that Rollins should have a surprise opponent."
I saw that.
That's not bad. You know, that's not a bad idea.
He's always just a great worker. So no matter who he faces, it's going to be a great thing. And if it is a mystery opponent, almost every single big 4, that's not a bad idea.
And a lot of people are going for Bray Wyatt on TikTok.
I know a ton of people that are even going for Randy.
He's out for 9 months.
I don't know about Randy.
9 months. But so is Cody, out for 9 months.
Yeah.
I hope not.
We all know Cody's coming back at the Rumble, but
sadly.
But the thing is, like, people are saying Randy because, hey, I mean, who's the one who he took out his big buddy? He took out his bro. I mean, it would make sense. It would make sense. But Randy's dead, according to WWE. So it's not like it's most likely not happening.
Corbin, listen, he's retired. Leave the man alone. Leave him alone.
Never.
I mean, Randy's dead for WWE. So it's most likely not happening. But I do see some people going for Randy.
No, Cena's not coming back. Cena's not back.
And I know Corbin, I get it. Undertaker is there for Nashville, but he is doing like a one-man show like across the street from Nissan Stadium at around like 9 o'clock. So
he's like
that's
recording.
what he's there for.
Hey, Mayor Kane's gonna probably be at Undertaker's probably watch along or whatever.
Undertaker vs. Triple H Part 3. Let's get it on.
Mark and Glenn watching
Let's do it.
SummerSlam.
Let me look into that real quick, because yeah, he does have a show in Nashville that he's doing.
Another guy said
Undertaker One Dead Man Show. Yeah, that's it.
It said another guy said Bad Bunny. If Bad Bunny faces Seth Rollins, that's gonna be something.
Bad.
And they even posted it on WWE.com, so they know about it. Undertaker One Dead Man Show.
Laugh, it could be Boogeyman. Boogie.
If I see my man come out with the shoulders, I'm gonna lose it.
He's like, I'm the Boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you. And I'm like, oh, here he comes. JBL. I say Bradshaw.
I'll cry. I hate JBL.
Yeah,
I don't like him either.
I legitimately shed tears. It's Vladimir Kozlov, right, Corbin?
Oh, it's Kozlov.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be Hornswoggle. It's gonna be Vladimir Kozlov. I saw Flying Brian out
Vince
there.
in trouble. I was gonna say Aiden, Durag Vince. He's back. Vince is back. But he brings the Durag.
It's gonna be Mox. It's gonna be AEW.
Somebody said it's gonna be Bad Bunny again.
Hey, Bluff, Phil, you're gonna like this. I don't like it though. What if one of the male models is Seth's opponent?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
no! It's titillating the juices.
No! I hate that I said it.
It's time. I heard that they might be involved somewhere in the show today, so we'll see.
A male model. Oh my god.
Nathan, listen. Nathan Frazier, he impressed me in his first match.
He's good. He's good. He's not ready yet.
No, he's definitely not ready yet for the main roster, but he did impress. But yeah.
I don't know if Becky would like that, bro.
Maxine Dupree. Oh man.
That's when you're gonna have to call Becky. That's when you're gonna have to call Becky. Like that one. If you're putting up a female against, he's gonna call Becky.
Oh boy.
David Otunga. Hey, we got so many unexpectedly guesses. Hey, Narco, if you're watching, I know he's over there in Nashville. Jonathan Coachman, coach.
The coach. Look at the coach vibing out.
Coach.
All right, guys. Final match, and then we can get the hell out of here. I know Lop and I probably have to stream for the show for the SummerSlam simulation.
I think half the members of OTB is streaming for freaking SummerSlam. So
we're doing a SummerSlam simulation for 2K22 over on our Twitches.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're gonna do Liv versus Ronda Rousey, Theory and Bobby for the title. Like we're gonna be doing it all on the card. He's setting it up right now.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it's gonna be a great thing. So yeah, Roman, Brock, undisputed WWE Universal Championship in a last man standing match. Loft. The thing is, in 2K22, we're only gonna have to put one championship on the line because you can't put two from the same person.
So stupid.
But I digress. Roman, Brock. Theory is going to make some kind of appearance here. I think we all know this.
Cashing. Fail
Cashing. I'm going to be
so
happy, and I'm going to be laughing. I'm going to be running around.
I'm agreeing with Phil. He's not ready.
I am. I'm going to be running off my desires if it's a failed cash-in. But
fail. He is not ready.
Better watch out, Saul. People are going to be coming for you.
That's why I'm not going to be on TikTok.
You'll only be able to catch wave with this video. But Roman, Brock, last man standing, they have to go out because you know what? They kind of just have to. WrestleMania fucking sucked. Their main event sucked. This one has to work. Okay? And if it doesn't, and if this is their last time, which it's not.
You don't think so?
It's not. It's not. We'll be getting 10. We'll be getting 10 sooner rather than later.
Saudi Arabia, Brock and Roman yet again.
Most likely. I mean, like.
No, because I did see that Roman is going to be at Clash of the Castle, so
yeah, he's using Drew. Most likely.
Yeah, exactly. So which means I'm going for Roman. So Roman's winning, and like I said, if Theory comes in, the cash in will be a fail because he got the Usos in there. So this is where I'm going with. This is where I'm going with. So it's a last man standing match, right? They take out Brock. Theory comes in, tries to attack Roman, says I'm cashing in, but they don't know. But he doesn't know that the Usos are there. Like he does. Like they're like selling like what Brock did to the Usos, right? And he's like, I'm cashing in. The bell rings, ding, ding, ding. Automatically, Roman does get an uppercut, and like Roman like uppercuts him so hard that the ref gets knocked down a little bit. Usos come in, super kick, and then Roman's like, it's not gonna happen. And then obviously hit the spear. The ref 1, 2, 3. It was a fail. Automatically still wins. Acknowledge him.
If it's a cash.
Yep.
If there's a cash.
If there is a cash.
I don't think there's. I don't want there to be a cash in, but if it happens,
he's not ready.
If it happens, it's fair display. Or at least one title. I don't know how this is going to go down. I really don't. This is hurting my head.
Listen, bro. A-Town is about to win. I know it does, and I know it doesn't look right. I know.
Here's the thing, Locke. You said this had Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank went too good for something Vince McMahon not to happen. I feel like that might happen here with SummerSlam. I know Triple H runs the show, but it looks like SummerSlam's going to be going too well in order for something bad not to happen.
That's the thing. It's going to be going too well for you, but people who are like heavily invested in Theory, they're having a great time.
No, they're having a grand time. Like,
that's why it's going to start crumbling down.
Listen. I'm trying to let you know. Why these bots keep coming back?
These bots keep coming back, bro.
What the fuck? Hold on.
And I know you guys in the chat, when it comes to the moderators here, I know you guys are doing your job and you're doing it well, but these just never stop.
What Thank you, Aiden. You was on it quick.
Aiden is the man. Yeah, acknowledge Aiden, everybody. Acknowledge him.
Thank you, Aiden.
That's the thing. It's like, what was I saying? The last time we saw Last Man Standing match, I think that was when Roman freaking handcuffed Kevin Owens to the thing.
It was Kevin Owens, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a great match. That was a fantastic match.
That was great. I don't think Roman's going to be able to keep Brock down. I think either Brock keeps him down or they keep each other down. But either way, I don't see. I don't think Roman's leaving with that belt. If Brock has it, then Brock will have it for a short time. To move on to Clash of the Castle, because I still think the match at Clash of the Castle is going to turn into Drew versus Theory, not Roman and Drew. But I think you have either that way or you have a successful cash. I know it doesn't seem like the most.
It doesn't seem plausible, but it's not out of the ordinary.
Yeah, it's not completely out of the question, because I know that they made it. I know they made it obvious that, like, I'm gonna cash in the SummerSlam. But at the same time,
which makes it look like it's not actually going to happen.
Yeah,
but
they've made him look like a complete bum ever since.
He's 0-9. He's 0-9 since winning Money in the Bank.
They made him like a complete bum. So I don't think they're gonna complete the bumness tonight. I think this is gonna be the biggest thing. Like, all right, we'll let you win at Survivor Series. I mean, we'll let you win at SummerSlam, but on the way there, we're gonna make you like a bum. So I think this is where everything changes, because everyone's already looking at him as if like he's took this huge plummet down. The last time we saw him, he was just getting destroyed by Brock, got kicked to next week by Drew. So it's like that. I think that was the final straw. He's like, all right, after all y'all beat me down for the past week, after my daddy retired, now it's time for me to still show superiority over you with one cash in. Who we cashed it in on? I would love if he cashed it in on Roman. I think he's gonna cash it in on Brock because Brock, in theory, do have history after Brock tried to maim him and
destroy him.
Yeah, but I think this ends with Theory by the skin of his teeth. I know the Usos are there. I know Dolph is there. I think he's about to defy the odds, and we're gonna see for the first time. I think that this has been my main gripe about not even Roman himself, just about the shows. The shows always end the same way. Either
Theory winning the championships is not going to be anything like ending the same way like it always has been.
Because the only ending we've gotten is either Roman wins and then it fades to black, or Roman wins and then we get a return and then we know. Now, Roman could very possibly defy the odds. He could Theory cashes in, Theory doesn't cash it in, whatever, and then someone like Rock shows up, and then you go with that. Because I was talking to Miss Stickums last night on stream, and she's like really hype on the Rock aspect of it, which I completely understand. You know, the Rock being there, obviously, but I just
Dwayne.
I you know what I mean, I don't really care what Dwayne's doing, but you know, it's just,
come on, Loff, it's Dwayne. Come on, it's Dwayne.
Rock, Dwayne, no. Like, when Rock comes back, I understand, but what Dwayne's doing, I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just this is the creative splash we were talking about. Remember?
Yes.
This is the one. This is the biggest cannonball you can throw into this pool. Not ending the shows like you always do with Roman fading to black or Roman getting confronted by his next challenger.
Yeah.
That's the way you go about it.
Yeah.
Only I'll be happy if Roman wins, if Roman retains, and then Fiend shows up to challenge him. Then I would be okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
If the lights go out and then all of a sudden we see the Fiend Sister Abigail-ing him after that, bro, I'm gonna be
revenge.
Yeah.
So
and then maybe we can get somewhere to. I think that kind of throws a wrench in the Clash of the Castle plans. I think the quote unquote still plan is Roman and Druid clash, but I mean,
it's most likely. I said because he is supposed to be at Clash of the Castle.
And Relic just reminded me of something because I also saw that Rollins' surprise opponent could be Theory, and then Rollins like, I'm only fighting you if you put the briefcase on the line. He beats Theory for the briefcase, and then Rollins cashes it in, and then we get the heist that we were talking about before.
Now that right there is some good. That right there is good right there. That's a good.
Either way, Brock, Rollins, or Theory leads with the championships tonight. I think this is the end of the road.
And it will be both championships?
Yeah, I hope so. And separate them at that time. Because separate them right now, it would be stupid. Because like, if you take one, you're still taking away. You're still like.
And then you still have Roman as the other one, and then you're just still holding that hostage.
Yeah, I think if you want to go one title, then you take the Universal one because that's obviously more.
That's the bigger one that he's held.
You know,
for the 700 days that he has.
Yeah, if you go through it, you take it all. I think I was away when you're talking about the Profits and Usos. The Profits are winning.
Yeah,
the Usos, the Usos are not.
He disconnected during that match.
Yeah, the Usos are. Their time is up. If their time isn't up, if they find a way to win again, then just break up the Profits. Because at this point, you're making the Profits out to be losers when they shouldn't be. So they look like they are hyped up and ready to go. And I think we're going to get another amazing match from them. Hopefully, Jeff Jarrett doesn't involve himself too much, but I highly doubt he calls it down the middle. But I think tonight is the Bloodline collapse.
I hope so.
But if they don't collapse,
then they don't.
Then they don't.
You know. Then we're in the same revolving circle that we've been in for the past 2 years. But if you want to, maybe try something different this time. If Triple H wants to put his stamp on this company that is his company now and say that he's running things now, that's how you do it.
He's running creative, but I was gonna say Stephanie runs half of this shit. I was gonna say you got to remember that too. She runs half of this shit.
Yeah, exactly. So Stephanie's not in the creative. Triple H is. So if Triple H wants to run creative the way he wants to change it the way it was written before, that's how you do it. That you know.
Listen, Stephanie has say for sure, but Triple H is the one that everybody has to go through now for head of creative.
No, wait. When Triple H won that Royal Rumble for the championship,
which one?
What was that? 2015,
When Roman, I believe, had to defend the title in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Oh, 2016?
2016. I don't think I don't know how that could be just a storyline thing. I don't think Triple H has been sold on Roman since he got here. So I think that this is going to be another shot at him.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're fine together backstage, but like that storyline and everything like that, he was never really sold on Roman.
I think Triple H is also going to do something like that. I don't see Roman coming out of this. If he does, then he does, and then we get the same ending that we've been getting this whole time. And I won't even care about Clash of the Castle because that's not even.
You want to know what I really want to see? And this is a freaking long shot too. This kind of goes back to Rollins for a second. I know Triple H doesn't probably want to be like an on-screen type of character right now. I mean, obviously he's just still trying to figure out this whole role as head of creative and all that stuff. But imagine if we just see Rollins just backstage. Apparently he still does not have a match booked tonight or whatever. He's just roaming backstage. Triple H walks up to him saying, "It's been a long time, but better get out there because you got a match." Slaps him on the chest. Tells him to go out there right now, and then there you go. We have your mystery opponent out there for you. I want to see some sort of Triple H, Rollins type of involvement, mainly because of their history together before, and then all of a sudden we can have his match.
He's down. I was gonna say, it's a joke though. I was like, bring back Batista. And I was like, but he's down. The man's down.
Listen. If you're ever gonna bring back Batista, just bring back the blue trunks. Blue Tista needs to return. Blue Tista needs to return.
But it was a joke. But I was saying, like, he's down. He's down. The man's down still.
He's been down ever since my existence, and that was back in 1998. So
damn.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So the man's never gonna get up because he's still duct taped to that pole.
What have I told you since I've met you? He is never getting back up.
I want to get him up. I want to get him up, man. I want to get him up. Like, Lop, I want to get him up.
Batista's down.
No, ringside. Stop with your freaking articles. I'm not looking at that.
Oh my God! Phil, I want to look at it. Phil, I want to look at it. Phil, I want to look at it.
I want to look at it too.
Why do you look at it? Why do you look at it?
I see it.
Why do you look at it?
It could be something that involves Rollins
nowadays. Don't you guys ever want to be surprised nowadays?
Yes.
Sometimes they have to. You gotta remember that. You gotta remember that every dirt sheet happens.
Give me your phone. Give me your phone. Give me your phone. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
You want my phone? Here.
There. I'm taking it because you guys need to learn how to be surprised more now. You guys need to learn how to be more surprised.
Yeah, I'm gonna need my phone back. Here, I got it back.
No, I want to look at it.
You guys need to learn. You guys need to learn how to be more surprised.
Lop, I want to look at it too. Lop, you want to look at it? You want to look at it?
No, I can't.
Why? Why?
I want to feel like a kid again. I know that.
You guys need to learn how to be more surprised.
I want to have the kid surprise again. I can't.
See, even Aiden said it. Even Aiden said, "Get Batista up," but he's down.
Batista can never get up. But Aiden, I thought you were my boy. I thought we were cool. I thought we had, a special connection, and that's the reason why I had made you a mod, or Loft made you a mod. Whoever has the authority to make mods.
You have the power to get even the mod. Actually,
you probably got into the system somehow to make mods, because I don't know how to do that shit.
It's easy. It's like
making mods on TikTok. It ain't easy here. Trust me. I've been through the freaking system before.
But I could say this though. I could say this though. What if, like I said, like we were talking about, what if The Rock does pop at the end of the match?
Then Dwayne's here, I guess.
Dwayne's here. See,
we're gonna have.
See, Dwayne's back. See, he's back.
That match cannot be for a championship. Where I'm going to.
It's not gonna be for a championship, no, because he's gonna be facing Drew, and he's gonna drop the titles to Drew at Clash of the Castle.
Then we're gonna have a 7th-month build for Roman and Rock, hopefully, or not even hopefully, because that's gonna be freaking nauseating with them not being here. Most likely.
You could do it like once in a lifetime, like
we're gonna get out of here because we do gotta stream. But 3 hours. That's right. We'll offset it. That's 3 hours, and then we in here. We in this bitch. This is gonna be a great show. I can't wait for it.
I'm gonna call every single one of y'all after the show. I'm gonna call the group after the show.
We're gonna be right back here. We're gonna be right back here. What do you mean?
I'm gonna be running around my house. I mean, A-Town wins or Brock. Either one.
Everyone's gonna say, "Get your ass back in the house."
But yeah, without further ado, you guys are gonna get the hell out of here. We love y'all. Stay safe, stay fun for SummerSlam. Have a good time with your friends and family. Join us on TikTok if you guys are here.
We'll follow all of them.
Follow all of us on TikTok. All the links are down in the description. I'm gonna put dad hats in there too. I should have put dads in there from the beginning, but when I was just making the description and everything like that, I just forgot. But I'll put dad's TikTok in there, and we'll get things going. But yeah, we'll be right back here as soon as the show goes off the air. We're gonna be doing things for SummerSlam 2022, the post-show review. It's gonna be a great show, and I can't wait for it. Guys, like, comment, subscribe. Have a good time tonight. You guys have anything to say before we get out of here?
Now let's Tribal Chief.
A-Town down. It's game time, boys.
Hey, and also, one more time, introduce them. What do they know about this man? What they know about the man that's going to be retaining tonight?
Bob. They don't know a damn thing about Bob Lashley. You hear me? They don't know nothing about him.
Introduce him again.
Bob you've ever seen in your life. No, I'm gonna give him a big introduction on the show. I can't wait for him to come out and beat there.
Yeah, I'll be there. You know that.
It's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah,
I'll be there. You know that.
Yes, sir.
Man, I can't wait to do this live. I really can't. It's going to be so much fun. Hopefully, the 30 people that, registered are actually going to be there, because if I show up with, like, one person, it's going to be sad.
It's SummerSlam deadline.
It's SummerSlam. So every creator's going to be on live. Every creator's going to be on live.
It's going to be sad. I'm going to be like that one-man band. It's just going to be... I'm alone.
You'll be fine.
But no, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have some fun times, and yeah. Well, if you're gonna have to show me how to save my reactions, because I'm gonna have to post some things. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Like, comment, subscribe for more, and we'll see you after SummerSlam, guys. Peace.